I'm going to cover the topic of range and domain for a particular function f of x, which is also sometimes written as y. First of all, before we start what range and domain are, we have to get an idea of what f of x means. Where because if I give you a particular function x squared plus 1, sometimes we also say f of x equals x squared plus 1. Now, one thing which always creates confusion is that what is this? The thing is, they are literally the same thing. Why we are calling that? Because, for example, because this is our y axis, this is our x axis. Whatever values are going to be plotted on x axis, for example, I take x as 0, my y is going to be 0 plus 1, which is 1. So these different kind of values. So what we mean by f of x, which means that what value of x you're going to give to the function, which makes the function, like how the function is going to behave because of the value of x we put. F of x means function in terms of x. Y means the y value. So they are literally the same thing. So let's see what range is. Now we talked about x and y. So what domain is that the possible, or sometimes said the allowed values of x. Similarly, range is possible or allowed values of y. A very easy example is that, for example, y equals 2 over x minus 1. Now, everybody knows that such function where this is in the denominator, we always know that our denominator can never be equal to 0. You can understand this by the p by q term, where it's a rational number, but q can never be equal to 0. So first step would be putting x minus 1 equals to 0 so that we find the value of x and we say this not allowed. So whatever the value of x we would have, we will always say x belongs to, this E means belongs to R. R means real numbers. Real numbers include all the numbers, negative, positive, everything on and this is called the real number line. So R includes everything. So our x, the value of x we want in this question is going to be all the real number line, but minus 1, which comes from here because we don't want this. It will make no sense to put in the question.